What's up, everybody? Johnny here with Adelie Logistics. I'm just going to do a kind of an October update. I'm releasing this change log today. It's the October 13th right now. So let's talk about what's new, what's been going on, and what we got going ahead of us. So we've been hard at work making lots of improvements. So it's been about 4 weeks since we launched the new order view. We got off to a little bit of a rocky start, but thanks to all of your feedback, we've made a lot of improvements. We had some bugs that caused some issues, and I sincerely apologize for that and the inconvenience. But we thank you for your patience and helping us get those fixed. The current feature set in the new order view is pretty stable, and we are working on adding the additional features left that we have, things like the more specialized line items like the damage waiver, flat fee, percentage fees, description only items, and more. A couple other new things that we've added is we have a new inventory field item, which is an information URL, and this can be used to link to a product page on your website or to a video that provides additional information about the product that the customer can reference. And right now, where that's being used is inside of the invoices. If you have an information URL for that inventory item, then that's going to be a blue hyperlink that will open up. So that'll look something like this. So if you have an information URL, when they open up their invoices or when they're viewing it on the payment portal, this will be blue and they can click on that and that'll take them to whatever link that you put in there. And I'll show you what that looks like real quick here. So in the inventories, right down here under the additional info is that place that you can enter that information URL. We've added some additional information to the pick list invoice headers, so now you'll be able to see the different dates and types of fulfillment method for each invoice, and that'll make it easier to manage your orders. We can now delete files from the internal notes. That was kind of an oversight not having that, but that's there now. And then with the check availability, we've made numerous bug fixes to improve the reliability there, and hopefully that's working better now. Let's go ahead and also just come over to the new order view and review the new stuff here. Some of the improvements since that first launch is we've added the ability to edit the customer, add new customers straight from here. The drag and drop performance has been improved greatly. You also have right click functionality now. So if you right click over here, you can insert an item, insert a subtotal, or delete that line item. So if you want to insert an item below that one, you can do so. And then you'll also see that the inventory picker has some upgrades. We have the availability that is now shown here. You can quickly see what you have available. This only works for rental items right now, not for bundle items currently. And then also the shortcuts over here. So we can press enter to get the first one, or you can do command 2 or control through 2 through 9 to get those ones. And then just a lot of behind the scenes stability fixes for this view. So one cool thing that we've done in the routes is if you go to manage delivery and pickup and you come to one of these days, right up here next to the waypoint and the delivery pickups is this little arrow. And if you click on that, you won't see anything really happen. It just says route data copied. But what we're starting to kind of work with is using AI to help us intelligently and automatically make routes based on your orders. So if you copy that, and then if you go to ChatGPT or any of the other ones like Claude or Gemini, and then you paste that, what you're going to see is a pretty big and complex prompt. So if you're not super familiar with using AI, you should look into that first. But basically what we're doing is we're giving it a prompt, which is kind of telling it, giving it some context. And so we're telling it that it's an AI assistant specializing in logistics and route optimization for an event rental company. Your task is to analyze the given set of delivery and pickup locations and create the most efficient routes possible, taking into account various constraints and priorities. And then we've gone through, and you can input how many routes you want it to kind of create based on, how many trucks you have available or people that day. And then we're going to kind of tell it what information that we're giving it. We're giving it the address, some customer info, invoice number, ID, latitude, longitude, start time, end time, and the type. And then we're going to tell it to create the number of routes, analyze it, and prioritize stops, and then to create the optimized routes. And then it's going to give us an output that includes the optimized routes as ordered lists and the customer names, addresses, all that stuff. So, and then at the end, this is the order information, the order data that was present on this day right here. So this one has 3 orders, and so it's got that information. I'm going to press enter, and it's going to think about it and then give us an answer. And then we'll see that it gives us an output. And I just realized that one of these demo orders had an order in Florida, and then the other ones are in Arizona. So this isn't going to be super useful. But yeah, so this is kind of just the early phases of testing this stuff out. If you're interested in using AI and automations, give this a shot. Give us some feedback. We're going to continue working on this, adding more context, more information that it can use, things like whether the items are stackable, what's the volume of the units, other constraints like can this be loaded onto one vehicle but not on another one, that kind of stuff. So we're pretty excited about this. Totally optional if you want to use it or not. But yeah, I think this could be something pretty useful in the future. And finally, we have some bug fixes. We fixed an issue where external payments were failing for essential tier users. And a social media update. We're excited to announce that we've joined TikTok. So go follow us for quick tips and stuff. TikTok is actually pretty popular with some event rental companies. A couple of our customers are actually on there. I saw Tila Pazzola was on there. There's a ton of balloon arch creators, some cool stuff. The Rental Pulse, which is a news outlet from the ARA, American Rental Association. They actually did an article just a couple of weeks ago on one company that is having success with their TikTok account, CPG Tents and Events. Recommend checking them out. So it's pretty cool. Me and Joe, we have a friend that started a laundromat about 4 years ago, and then about 6 months ago, she started doing TikTok content. And in that short amount of time, she's and she talks about all of this on her TikTok, so I'm not sharing anything that she's not already said herself, but she's been making like $3,000 on some of her more viral videos. And so TikTok is definitely a place where you can possibly, depending on what you want to do, have be a potential an additional revenue stream. So if you're interested in that, we are happy to chat more about it. We're not experts, but we've been dipping our toes into it and talking with people who have been having success with it. I've also been doing kind of a deep dive into the ARA. That's what our last TikTok was about, and discovered that there is a rental software reviews part on the ARA. So if you're a member and you go to research and then rental software reviews, you can add a review for Adelie Logistics. And here we are. We're one of the first one on the list, and we got 5 reviews so far, 4.6-ish, so that's pretty good. But yeah, we would love it if you would give us some more reviews. If you are a member of the ARA, that's how you can do it. All right, that'll wrap it up for this update, and we'll see you all in the next one.